Hi, welcome back. So we are going, I think I've mentioned that we're going home to Philly in a month today, on the 20th of April, for an engagement party that my mom's throwing us with our families. And I haven't been home. Well, I've been home, but I haven't seen like my extended family in a long time. And I've also gained some weight and I don't have anything to wear. So I want to feel like I'm feeling insecure, and I want to go into it feeling like my best self. I don't want to go into it feeling insecure. So I want to get a new dress to wear. So I need to go to the mall. I'm gonna go to the Americana, one of my favorite places on earth. Love the Americana, but it's gonna be a harrowing experience. So I'm gonna take you guys with me. Let's do a fit check before we go. I don't really know what I'm looking for. It doesn't have to be white, like I don't care about that. It's like the engagement party. I just want it to be like kind of fancy, and just I want to feel really good in it. Here's my outfit. Just feeling comfy today. Linen pants, my loafers, you know the deal. Okay, I just parked at the Americana. I think I'm gonna hit up H&M first because it's the closest. And that's where I'm feeling like the most comfortable, just because I know they carry my size. You know, they seem to always have like a plethora of dresses, so, and it's affordable. So let's see what they've got going on over there. Okay, so I didn't see a whole lot, but nothing that like really like made me excited, but I have a few things here, so I'll just try them on. Okay, so I grabbed this shirt because I thought it would be like a fashion girly moment, like with the sleeves or whatever, but it actually looks really bad and it's $60, so like go to hell. Okay, so this isn't technically a dress, but I do love a matching set, and it's this kind of like, it's not linen, it's kind of like this crumpled material, like kind of silky, and I can't tell if I look like I'm in a cult or if it's cute, like if it would be cute with like heels. It fits pretty good. I don't feel like this is giving like engagement party vibes, but I feel like I could dress it up. Okay, this looks so bad. I like can't even believe it. It literally looks like a robe. It's a wrap dress. This looks so bad. And then the other dress I have is literally the same dress but in a different material, so I'll try it on, but it's not gonna be good. Okay, and just as suspected, so like here's the thing, I love the print. It's like seashells, like that's my vibe, but this is not giving young vibrant woman about to get married. Like I look like I'm waiting for my massage. Alright, so that's everything in H&M. I gotta get out of here. It's so freaking hot. I don't know why. It's like a cool, nice, cool day, but it feels like a gym locker room in here. Like it's like hot and humid. Why? I have to go. Okay, so I'm at Anthropologie. I'm whispering because like the people are right out there and I'm feeling shy. But like, okay, this has been like a harrowing experience so far. So I went to Free People, I went to Madewell, and I went to End Other Stories. Didn't like anything at Free People or Madewell. And Other Stories, I liked a lot of things, but they only go up to size 12, which is awesome. So I came to Anthropologie. Normally, Anthropologie is not really my style. However, I do know that they expanded to be more size inclusive. Having an amazing time so far. I walk in, immediately start seeing things in my size. Not only that, but a woman approaches me immediately, takes my things, starts a fitting room for me, and calls me pretty. So here's what I got going on. Really fun, cool stuff. So I found the Holden dress. I'm gonna try that on. I don't know if I like love the dress, but it's more just to try on these things. These are like some like accessory type things that like maybe I could work with something I already have or find something else for them. Anyway, let's try them on. Okay, so I already know I hate this dress. I hate it. It fits so weird. Like it fits so weird. I can't even zip it all the way because I can't reach back there. But let's just start trying on this stuff with it. Okay, so I had to do a voiceover because I was terrified. They were like listening outside of the door, listening to me vlog, but you're really not missing much because in fact, all three of those overcoats looked really bad. And the lighting in there was so weird that it like wasn't picking up on my camera. So first one looked weird. This one, even weirder. I was really excited, but what What is happening? I didn't even film the last one because it was so bad. I'm back in my car. Not a successful experience. I did stop in a Sephora, but I only got 2 little things. This was an impulse. It's like a gold cream shadow by a Sephora collection brand or whatever. It looks amazing, and I already have a different color in that same product, and I really like it. And then I got another one of the Genjis in Buzz because I want to keep one in my purse and one like in my makeup stuff on my vanity, because this is like my new favorite. It's so good. What do you see? And there was only one left. There's a sign. It's like nothing. Of course someone's getting in their car in this whole parking garage right next to me while I'm vlogging. Whatever. Okay. Then I went into Nordstrom to get my parking validated. They used to have like just a machine like out in the open for you to go in and validate. Now it's behind the register, so I go in and ask somebody to, I was like shopping in there forever looking for a dress. They have nothing. So I was like, can you validate my parking? And she's like, I'll do it this once, but we're transitioning out. It's only for purchases. Go fuck yourself. Like, genuinely, no one's paying for parking, okay? Also, I worked at Nordstrom for like 3 years, so I should get validation for that. Anyway, no dress. Not a single one. My feet are hurting though. I got a good workout in. I got a good walk. We walked everywhere. So I guess there's that. Now I need to go pick up, I dropped off my sweater at the dry cleaners. I need to go pick it up, and I'm dying for a fucking Caesar salad. So sue me. I need to go find one of those. Okay, I just got home, went to Trader Joe's. I didn't get the ready-made salad because they kind of like freak me out. Like, I'm like, I just want to make my own. But I got a little delivery in the mail. My birthday is on Sunday, and this came from my dad and my stepmom. And why would I wait till Sunday to open it? Okay, so they did ask me what I wanted, and I gave them like a couple options, and I think I know which one they chose. Okay, I'm so happy. So Ted got me the UGG Tasman slippers for Christmas. I literally, if I'm in my house, they're on my feet, and occasionally I wear them outside of the house too. So much that they're like already getting so worn, and so I was like, I need a second pair so I can kind of rotate so that like both last me longer. So I told my dad and stepmom that I wanted these, but that I couldn't pick which color, so that they should decide. And they picked lavender, which is so classic me. Okay, time to put them on. Oh my god. UGG slippers are just like the best gift, because who wants to buy them for themselves? But then you put them on and there's just nothing better. Yeah! Alright, I'm so happy. Oh! Okay, so let's see what I got from TJ's. I literally don't care about my birthday this year, like, at all. Like, I think it's because, like, the engagement, and we're having the engagement party. Like, there's just been a lot of celebrating. There's going to be more celebrating in the future. Like, a lot of attention. I don't need it right now. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not like, I like attention, but not. You know what I mean? I'm like, give me attention, but like from far away, and like not too much. So I don't know. I just like don't really care. Like, Ted keeps being like, what do you want to do for your birthday? Like, trying to like plan stuff, and I'm like, genuinely don't. Like, I'll have a few friends over, but I don't even care. Anyway, let's see what I got. I got 3 bags of lettuce, just because I'm like, I don't know how much I'm gonna want. Re-upped my carrot coins. These are so good. Blueberries, which I love to eat for breakfast a lot. I love to put them like on frozen waffles with peanut butter. I've already told you about this. The frozen mashed potatoes, so good. You got the Baby Bell cheese, and these smoked seasoned almonds. I ate These are both open because I ate them in the car on the way home because I was starving. I got some waffles. I know I told you I liked the gluten-free ones, but I decided to try the multigrain. I got 2 because we both eat them for breakfast, so we go through them pretty quick. Bread, and then I was just really kind of craving some like olives and pickles, like briny things, obviously. So I got those. Caesar dressing, of course. And then I got some dates. You know. And I got some tomato soup. So that's it. That's everything that I got. And I'm just gonna put it all away. Okay, so I haven't filmed in the past couple days just because I didn't really have anything going on. Just like running errands and things. Still haven't found a dress, but I just don't care anymore. You know, it's like one day of my life. I'll just wear whatever, but I have my first Italian class tonight. Remember when I told you guys that, wait, this is really funny actually. So remember when I was telling you guys that I'm like, you know, I just need to build a richer out of the house, you know, I need like more out of the house hobbies. I need like a community, whatever. And I was saying that I had that before COVID. So now I'm getting that back. So I'm going to the studio every week. And I was like, oh, I've been doing Italian Duolingo. And I found some classes nearby. And so I signed up for like an 8-week class. So I was like, oh, that's great. Meet some new people, you know, go to school once a week, that kind of stuff. It's online. Yeah. Didn't catch that little detail until after I signed up, but you know what? I'm excited. I'm really excited. I've been taking it very seriously. So I printed out all my so she sent a PDF of like the textbook and was like, print this out if you can. So I went to Staples. $50. It was like 76 pages, which I guess like when it comes to textbooks isn't that bad, even though the price of textbooks is a scam. Look, I don't know, but it's gonna be for the whole 8-week class, so I'm trying not to think about it. I've wasted money on worse. But because it's online, I just didn't think it was like worth like toggling back and forth between like the Zoom and like the PDF, whatever. So I went to Target to get some things. Oh shoot, I left it. Let me go get it. Okay, so I went to Target because oh my god, focus. I fell in love with the Tom Ford Cherry Smoke perfume. I've never been like a cherry perfume person. I know like people went crazy for the Lost Cherry one or whatever. It doesn't smell good to me, but the Cherry Smoke, that smells like a smoky, boozy cherry pie, and I was very much into it. But it's literally $1 million. Like literally, I don't know how people just buy, like, I just can't, I can't. Maybe like even for like a birthday, that's like a big gift. So I don't know if I'll ever own it, but I was like looking for a dupe and I couldn't really find one. But this line at Target, Finery or whatever, there's one, Not Another Cherry. People say it's a dupe of the Lost Cherry. Personally, it smells more like the Cherry Smoke for me. Like it's not an exact dupe, but it's like, it's the vibe. You know what I mean? Like if I'm smelling them next to each other, I'm sure they're different, but like it's very much the vibe. Like it's scratching the itch. $12. So I got it. Smell amazing. And I also, so this de-influencing thing, this is dangerous, and I'll tell you why. Because it's not totally de-influencing. It'll be like, you don't need this. Here's a dupe. Well, guess what? I go out and I get the dupe. Did I need it? No. So this is the e.l.f. Wow Glow. This is basically like duping Supergoop's Glow Screen. And I love Glow Screen, but it breaks me out like really bad. Not really bad, just like it breaks me out. And I don't know why. There's just something in it. Like I'm not prone to breakouts or anything. But there's just something in it. So I thought maybe I'd try this one. Maybe this one won't break me out. And wouldn't that be amazing? Then I got the NYX Brow Glue. I had this a long time ago and I really loved it. And then I switched. I'm just not happy with brow products right now. I know I've like ranted about it on TikTok a lot if you've seen that. So I'm just trying to find the best. And so far I'm just not happy. Like everything that I've loved starts like getting really crusty, and I think I like kind of ignored it for a while and was like, no, but it holds my brows. And now I'm like, yeah, but it makes them crusty. So okay. I also got this new one, Thick It, Stick It. It doesn't do a great job with like holding. Like I really like when it like kind of laminates. This one doesn't do that, although they're pretty like not moving. But it doesn't like hold them up, you know what I mean? But anyway, it has brow fibers. So it made them look thicker and a little darker. I don't know, I kind of like it. I wasn't expecting it. Anyway, so I got that, and then I got this. Did I need a lip oil? Absolutely not. But someone was like, dupe, de-influencing. This is just influencing, but for cheaper. Okay, I had to switch out my camera battery. But okay, so if you guys have been like following me for many years, you know that I've always been like a perfume girly, and I still very much am, but I feel like it became like much more serious like the last like 8 months or so. And I just became more of like an appreciator rather than like I like was obsessed with perfume in the way that I was like obsessed with makeup. Like I just like need to try it all. I love having it. It's like different moods, different vibes. But I've also just like become more appreciative of like the art. Like I was just telling Haley today, because we're both so into fragrance and we love talking about it, that we're like, we've become like real appreciators of it, of the art of fragrance. Because like I had like a genre that I liked, right? And I had like a bunch of perfumes in that genre, and then everything else I was like, no, I don't like that. And now I'm like, I can appreciate like cherry. I was never into cherry scents, and now I'm like, it's growing on me. I get it. I'm seeing the vibe. I'm seeing the vision. Not to mention that's like smells just change everything. It changes your mood. It changes your vibe. It takes you back to a time, which brings me to my vintage perfume collection that is growing. Okay, one is missing, and it's Clinique Happy, and it's in my garage in like my, because it's like really, it's like actually old and it's in my like keepsakes or whatever, but I forgot to dig it out. I need to put it on the shelf. And like some of these are still around. Like that's not the point. It's like the point is that like these are fragrances that take me back to a time. And look at this. Okay, so I got, these are like kind of nasty because they're used and they're very much expired, that I got from eBay, but it doesn't matter. Like this is the vibe. This reminds me of literally the original Bath & Body Works store. And it smells like when I was like 6 years old, my friend had this body splash and we would spray it. Sun-Ripe and Raspberry. I was a Sun-Ripe and Raspberry girl. Okay. Sun-Ripe and Raspberry for life. Okay, this is Juniper Berry. And here's the thing. I think some of these scents are still around. Like I think, is Juniper Berry still around? I don't know. Either way, but like this bottle, this is my era. This is like when I was a tween. That's what they looked like. This is like when I was a kid. This is when I was a... Jesus. Okay. And then we have the Calgon sprays. This one smells especially expired. That's okay. This is the Turquoise Seas. And this one is Morning Glory. Those were the two that I really liked. I didn't own them personally, but my mom's friends' daughters who are a little bit older than me and I thought were really cool had them, and so I thought these were like elite. This perfume is Perry Ellis. This I have because this is what my mom wore when I was a kid, and that one takes me back. Sunflowers, Elizabeth Arden. They still make this. This is what I wore in middle school, and this reminds me of dousing myself in this to cover up the smell of weed and cigarettes from my parents. Jessica McClintock. This was actually like a popular perfume at the time. Like this was like department store like status, and now it's like, I don't know, TJ Maxx or whatever. Hi, maybe. But actually my dad's girlfriend wore this when I was a kid, and I loved it so much that my dad bought it for me for like Christmas or something. you know, and I used to like play dress up or whatever. I just always loved perfume and makeup and stuff. And so that reminds me of my childhood. This is a recent purchase. I saw it at CVS and I had to have it. I got this for Christmas probably when I was like 13. J.Lo Glow. This one is a recent purchase as well. They still make this. It's really hard to find. This is the original Jean Paul Gaultier Classique. I didn't wear this personally, but this was a very popular fragrance in the early 2000s. So that one takes me back. And honestly, this fucking rocks. I've been wearing it a lot. Look at how much I've used. Okay, now to my shampoos. Just look at this. This one doesn't have a scent, sadly. If it did, it doesn't anymore. But does this not, like if you grew up in the 90s, this is what our showers looked like. Oh my god. This, I got the conditioner. I really wanted the shampoo, but it was just too expensive. This, I literally remember this smell is so good. I literally remember my mom buying this, and this is what we used. This is not vintage. This is from vacation, but it just like has the vibe, so I've put it there. Anyway, so that's my growing little collection. I don't know why I just showed you. I'm just really proud of it, and I have like a list on my phone of like other scents that I want to get. So that's just my little collections, and I'll come in here and I'll spray one just for a memory. Anyway, yeah, and so I collect a lot of like samples too. So like here's I don't know why I have them in this cookie tin, but these are like all of my fragrances, and then I have like 4 bottles on my dresser in my room, and I rotate them out just like what I'm wearing at the moment. And then all of these are samples, like samples. So like I just love smelling different sampies. Okay, I'm gonna go and read before my class. This is what I'm reading right now, Icebreaker. I just laugh at the books I read. Is so funny. I like love reading like garbage books, like in the way that you like, you know, when you like watch a Lifetime movie and you're like, this is the worst, it's the worst acting, it's just like the most ridiculous plot, but I'm having the best time, 10 out of 10. That's like what these like contemporary romance books are for me. And I'm like, we've got the sex, we've got the love, we've got the drama, and I eat it up every time. So I'm gonna get back to this because the smut is not gonna read itself, and I'll see you guys in my next video.